What? We need to talk. As some of you guys might know, yesterday or still today is the Kid Laroi concert within the Soundwave series, or kind of Soundwave series. I'm not sure how Epic is calling it. However, it was an amazing concert and it was really great to watch. And I was not expecting to make this video whatsoever, but after going to bed and knowing that the concert was amazing and it was a great look for Fortnite Creative, I woke up to this.
How did we go from this to this?
A TikTok. And yes, the first thing I do, as most of you guys are probably also watching TikTok in the morning. So I came across this little video, which I have to admit I was a little bit confused by, because this video was comparing the Travis Scott concert, which was literally made by Epic inside of the Unreal Engine, to the Kid Laroi concert, which is a user-generated creative concerts. But as always, I usually do not want to take things as seriously when they're on TikTok. However, there was one little problem. The TikTok has, until the point of recording this video, 2 million views and almost 400k likes. That is alarming. And I'm used to bad comments on YouTube, but the comments under this TikTok are just something else. But the worst comments are those who claim that this concert was made in 2.0. And that is what I quickly and very carefully want to talk about today, because it was not made in Creative 2.0, and it doesn't even matter if it was made in 2.0 or if it was not, because all of the things which are made in this concert are possible in 1.0. Yes, of course, it had custom meshes which were probably imported from Epic themselves to, give them a little bit extra. You do not need an engine for this or an editor to get these props, right? If Epic gives them to you, they're in your galleries and you can use them. There's nothing that 2.0 would have changed with that. But there were also devices which Epic gave to the people who made the concert just for the concert. But that is obviously nothing that has to do with Creative 2.0. So we really see that even if it was made in 2.0, it really does not matter. So the first thing which I saw a lot of people say, which was really confusing, was that a lot of people said that they got like special big islands and got more memory. And you can just see that if you go into the replay files, that this was made on a normal XL Fortnite Creative island. You can see it very clearly. It is not some crazy new island, not some crazy new memory increase. And you can even see all the devices being used like they would be used in Creative 1.0. Like, for example, if you had all the crazy stuff that people keep saying that the Unreal Editor has, why would they use air vents like this to create this blowing up effect? Why would they use these overcomplicated ways to create these effects inside of the Unreal Editor? That doesn't make any sense to me, and it is just very clear that this was made in 1.0. Like, for example, the arena over here has these weird edges around the outer ring. If you, for example, could use something like Blender or the modeling tools even in the Unreal Engine, why would they do it the old-fashioned way and make it so complicated and use the circle trick to create that? Then are obviously these things like, how did they get Kid Laroi there and the green screen thing? Yes, these are all developer settings and you can only get them. We saw them multiple times being in Creative accidentally. You can obviously get them if they get enabled for you for concerts or special projects with Epic. And the reason why you do not get them as normal players are for obvious reasons, because people would just abuse them, and if they have custom stuff, you know what kind of stuff you would see on these Lamatrons. So yes, it makes a lot of sense that these things are only enabled for people that are under control of Epic and that are working with Epic, so people cannot abuse this and literally play, adult stuff on there. Then there's obviously the argument that they get these special devices. But yes, there's a good chance that we get these devices. Not obviously all of them. We know that we do not get a bunch of them, like the item shop and the emote controller and stuff like that, for Creative, for obvious reasons. But stuff like the wolf or the boss spawn, however it's going to be called, do make sense to be Creative at some point. So we could potentially get them at some point in Creative. There's no reason to not add them at some point, unless they're like super special and only made for this one event. So to make sure that everybody now understands this concert was made in 1.0, and it's amazing to me that they managed to pull that off in the monstrosity that is Creative 1.0, with all the bugs and all the things that are happening in Creative. It is not the most user-friendly environment for artists, especially not when creating custom meshes, custom stuff. It is just not the perfect environment, and hopefully with 2.0 that changes. But that this was made in 1.0 and it was as flawless as it was in 1.0 just shows a lot. Please give the people the respect it deserves and don't credit it as, oh yeah, they had 2.0, it was so easy for them, or the concept was just not on point with Travis Scott, which was literally made in the Unreal Engine. So please, the next time you post a video on TikTok, think a little bit about what actually could have happened and what is the truth before you post some false things, and especially if you claim stuff that you're not sure about, which I also admit I did in the past as well, think about twice, and do not ruin Creative 2.0 before it's even out. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back in the next one, hopefully with the update, and